Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vice and today we are watching FRIEREN Beyond Journey's End, episode 15. In the last episode, it was Fern's birthday and unfortunately Stark forgot it, but Stark didn't actually forget to get her a present. He just wanted to go with her to get one because that's what she did for him, which was very sweet. And unfortunately, Fern, in her anger, didn't quite realize this and Stark didn't quite communicate this well. So the two had a fight and our new member, Sein, had to jump in and save the day with some very good advice, honestly. And Stark ended up picking out a beautiful bracelet for Fern that she ended up loving. And Sein later revealed that the design Stark chose was actually a flower that meant eternal love. And then we also learn in the same episode that the ring FRIEREN has looked at a few times over the season was actually a ring given to her by Himmel. She picked out a random ring because he said he would buy something for her. FRIEREN had no idea that the pattern, the design of the flower meant eternal love, but Himmel definitely did. You could tell when he looked at it, he knew that it meant eternal love. And he was happy about that because I think it's pretty much confirmed at this point that Himmel did have feelings for FRIEREN. Even that beautiful scene of him giving her the ring, he got down on one knee. It was like a proposal, and FRIEREN had no idea. Probably still doesn't know the meaning behind that. And man, their love story, it's just such a tragedy, but it makes me so excited for her to finally meet him again in heaven. And I just think their reunion is going to bring tears to my eyes because their story is just, it's hitting all the right emotional beats. But I'm very excited to keep watching, so without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, Fern is so tired.
フリーレンたちは旅をしてどのくらいになるんだ。
私がフリーレン様と旅に出てからですと4年ほど
4
になりま
years
す。
ago.
俺は1年くらいだな。
And a year. Okay.
このパーティーには足りないものがある。
What?
なんだと思う？
前衛はいるし、魔法使いも僧侶も揃っているし。チーフでしょうか。
A thief?
フリーレン様がミミックに引っかかるので。
Still a FRIEREN.
宝箱には無限の可能性があるんだよ。
足りないのはもっと重要なものだ。
The way the music cut with him too.
普通はパーティーに一人くらいはいるだろう。色っぽい大人のお
Oh,
姉さんが
Sein.
さ。
FRIEREN counts.
フリーレンがいるでしょうが。
いやだ、お姉さんじゃないもん。
Not in the way you want her to be, but... Oh, what happened here? Are they all dead?
息はありますね。
No.
ああ、こっちもだ。
So they're just
どういう。
knocked out?
みんな眠ってる。
厄介事の匂いがするし、次の
Is it like a sleeping curse?
フリーレン様、怒りますよ。冗談だよ。
呪いだな。
呪いって何なんだ。
魔物や魔族が使う魔法の中には人を眠らせたり石にしたりするものがあってね。その中でも人類が未だに
Oh,
解明できていない
humankind has no
魔法
idea yet.
を呪いと呼んでいるんだ。人類の魔法技術じゃ原理も解除方法もわからない。
じゃあこの村はもう手
So
遅
they
れなの。
can't do anything.
あくまで人類の魔法ではの話だよ。僧侶が使う女神様の魔法なら話は別だ。
Oh, okay, so it's different.
呪いへの対処は昔から僧侶のなりわいだからね。どうザイン、なんと
I
かなり
knew
そう。
like it was different, but
せかすな。今呪いの種類
Interesting.
と発信源を調べている。
so like does their magic come from different
女
sources
神
then?
様の魔法って他の魔法とどう違うんだ。
女神様の魔法は聖典に記されていて、聖典の所持者しか使えない。そのほとんどは魔族の魔法と同じで。
Oh, we don't understand. Even with
だから
priest
あまり
magic.
面白みがないんだよね。
I think that's
それ
very
に生ま
interesting
れながらの
actually.
資質がないと扱うのは難しい。さらにこの資質は呪いを聞きにくくする効果もあってね。確か女神の加護って呼ばれてるんだっけ。だから基本的に僧侶は呪いにも強い
So
ん
if
だ。
the goddess is the source of power for
じゃあ
priests,
呪いは
what's
フリ
the
ーレンの
source of
方がう
power
まく
for
防げない。
mages?
魔法使いでは呪いは感知できないからね。
かなり特殊な呪いだということが分かった。
解除できないの。
儀式が必要だ。道具もい
Oh, a
る。
ritual.
これなら呪いをかけた発信源を叩いた方が早い。発信源は魔物だ。位置も割り出した。
話が
That
早
was
くていい
fast.
ね。フリーレン様、シュタルク様が
Oh, he's affected already? This quick?
一時的にでも目覚めさせられない。
今使える魔法だけじゃ5秒間
5
目覚めさ
seconds
せ
is
るの
the
が限界
longest
だ
you。can keep him awake.
ないのと同じです
That's
ね。
not gonna help. So do mages also have some resistance to curses? Because it afflicted Stark right away, but not the other two. And we know priests have a resistance. Oh, it's getting Fern. Is that why Fern was so tired on the wagon on the ride over?
フェルンが起きない。
Okay, it's getting them one by one. This isn't good.
これはいよいよまずいね。結界を張った。
A protection.
二人はここに隠しておこ
もう少しだ。反応が近い。
う。じゃあザイン。
Wake me when the monster shows up. You can't go to bed, FRIEREN.
一人で戦っちゃダメだよ。私が必ず倒すから。
Within 5 seconds?
俺の魔法じゃ5秒しか。フリーレン。
Oh man. It's up to you, Sein. And this is such like a creepy episode too. It's a plant.
混沌下の亜種。
Chaos
眠った
flower.
村人はこいつの肥料ってわけか。
And that's how it feeds.
じ
Okay.
わじわと魔力を吸い取られ殺される。
Wow.
混沌下はその土地を原生植物と交わることで亜種を生み出す。まるで鏡面みたいだ。だがどんなに造形が変わろうと弱点がコアであることは共通している。女神の山荘。
Oh, it protected itself.
何が起こった？
That was crazy power though. I'm glad we have Sein on our team now.
歯同士の乱反射でここに魔法が飛ぶかわからない。このままじゃ自利品だ。いっそのことフリーレンを起こすか。強力な魔法が反射したらこの森どころか村が消し飛ぶかもしれねえ。
Good point.
説明の時間なんてねえぞ。それに俺はまだフリーレンと意思疎通できるほどの時間も信頼関係も築けていない。
Not enough time to learn each other in battle.
何を考えているかもわからねえ。
何を考えているのかわからないんですよ。私は冒険者には意思疎通も信頼関係も
Heiter didn't
必要
believe
ないと思って
that
います
trust or mutual understanding was
特に
required.
私の仲間であったフリーレンはその点が拙かった。だから私は彼女の言葉を信じることにしました。
You gotta believe her now. 5 seconds is enough.
私が必ず倒すから。
You gotta believe in
ど
her.
うなっても知らねえぞ。目覚めの怪獣。フリーレン、コアだけを。
She's already ready. Wow. Amazing. And now you have a newfound respect for her and admiration.
何この状況。
You missed the battle, guys. Sorry.
ありがとうございました。このご恩は忘れません。おかげで最高の目覚めでした。
She's so pretty.
起きた瞬間にピンときたんだよね。これ魔法反射するやつだ。
How?
お前って本当
You could
に
just
すごい
sense
魔
it?
法使いだったんだな。
That's crazy.
でも今回生きて帰れたのはザインのおかげだよ。ありがとうね。
Are they saying Sein? I thought it was Sein this whole time.
偉いぞ。
あれがフォーリヒか。
やっと半分ですか。
Halfway
本当
there.
に長い道のりですね。フリーレン様、言いにくいのですが、もうロギンが。
おい、そこのお前。
なんだ？
Who are you?
貴族の馬車だな。
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like royalty.
何なの？
いい体だ。容姿も悪く
A
ない。
nice body?
お前、私の
Come
屋
to
敷
my
に来い。
mansion?
なんなの？
For what?
オルデン教、こういうのは困ります。
What does he want to do?
私を知っているのか。
ここは北側諸国の三大騎士、オルデン家の屋敷でしょう。
The three great families of the northern lands.
どちらにせよ私は今、シュタルクと話している。
私のパーティーの前衛です。
シュタルク、お前と話すには
Oh
ママ
my
の許可が必要なのか。依頼がある。金なら
I'll
出す。
pay you for
バカバ
what?
カしい。行くよシュタルク。何そのどうか。
手持ちのロギンだってさ。
They have
話
to
くらい
do
な
it.
ら聞いてあげてもいいか。
フリーレン。
シュタルク、出身はどこだ。
中央諸国クレ地方の戦士の村だ。
私の家系も
Your
元は
family
その
line is
村の一族
originally from that same village?
長男のビルト、私の後継ぎにしてこの町の英雄だ。
シュタルク様に似ていますね。
Yeah, I was gonna say they did look similar just with the red hair,
身なり
but
を整えれば家のものでもない限り見分けはつかん。
what?
それが依頼と何か関係があるんで
You
すか。
want him to pretend to be your son?
一月前に魔族との大きな戦いがあってその時にビルトが戦死した。敵の将軍と相打ちだったよ。不幸中の幸いだったのは大規模な乱戦だったことだ。ビルトの死を知っているのはそこにいるガーベルと一部の腹心だけだ。
シュタルクに何をさせるつもりですか。
消耗した兵力を立て直すまで士気を下げるわけにはいかん。
それまで息子の死を隠すって
Yeah,
こ
it's a
とだ。
cover up.
3ヶ月後に
That's
この地方の
crazy.
有力者が集まる社交会が開かれる。ここでビルトの健在を示す。
報酬は
1年は3食おやつ付きで生活できます
Oh,
よ
it's a
魔
good
導書もつけて
it's a good offer
書庫
then.
から一冊好きなものを持っていけ。
待ってくれよ、無理だって。
You have 3
第
months
一
to
額の傷は
prepare.
どうするんだよ。
もともと民衆にはビルトは療養中だと伝えてある。そいつは名誉の
Right,
負
in
傷だ。
battle you could get scarred.
ロギンのためです
I mean, it's not that
Honestly.
difficult. He just has to pretend to be
シュタルクに
his
作法を
son for a
叩き込む。
night, right? Okay, I guess you do have to learn everything too. Oh, I wish I was Fern. I love donuts. Wow, they're really educating him like a noble too.
作法の練習はどうですか
地獄だぜ。
He hates it.
どうかな。
It reminded me of Himmel, so I think you did pretty well.
オルデン教。
This is crazy
父
though.
上と呼べといつも言っているだろう。どこに人の目があるかわからん。
息子が死んでからまだ2ヶ月も経っていないんだろ。
私は息子の遺言に従ってい
Your
るだ
son's
けだ。
final wishes?
そのための影武者もいる。お前ほど似てはいなかった。
So your
確か
son, if he
あまり気
died,
分のいい
wanted someone
もの
to
では
pretend to
ない
be
な。
him? For the sake of the family or something?
だがこれも息子の意志だ。付き合ってもらうぞ。
I need more. I need more on that.
ムート、もっと背筋を伸ばせ。
はい父上
Oh, so you do have another son.
次男のム
So
ー
it's
ト。
not like the line is lost or
後継ぎに
anything.
なるというのになかなか上達せん。
それに比べてシュタルク
It reminds
あい
you
つは
of
失
you.
敗作だ
He just needs a little help.
剣技の腕は姿勢に出るからな。お前にオルデン家の剣技を教えてやる。大丈夫だ。深呼吸しろ。
Okay, he's being a little kinder
ここは
now.
お前の故
A
郷
little
の村
less
じゃない。
cold.
オルデン教はムートのことどう思っているんだ。
兄ほどの才はないな。
And that reminds you of your
だ
dad.
が努力家だ。
But there's the
積み上
difference.
げてきたものは決して裏切らん。あいつはいつか私よりも強い
He's not
騎士に
given
な
up
る
on his son.
それムートに言ってやった方がいいぜ。
いつも言っている。
Good.
だから調子に乗ってなかなか上達せん。
Oh, it backfired.
それは大問題だ。
私も作法の練習をするんですか
年頃の男子が一人で行くことなどあり得ると思う
Oh,
のか。
she has to be his date?
それともママが連れて行ってく
Oh
れ
my
るのか。
god. Oh, poor Fern.
ここ1ヶ月地獄でした
She looks so pretty. Oh my god, he looks so different. He looks good
すみません
though.
でした
せっかく練習したんだしさ、踊ろうぜ。
本当に似合っていませんね
This is cute. Oh, that look. Now she's having fun. Look at them. It's adorable. Oh, they're just sitting eating. Frieren, I love her hair.
ケーキ食べる
I'm going to eat cake. That's me.
この怪我さえなければ前線に立っていたのは私だ。
He regrets
ビ
not
ル
being
トも
with
死
his
なず
son.
に済んだのかもな。依頼は終了だ。ガーベル、フリーレンに報酬を渡
I
して
still
きた。
don't understand why it was really necessary, though. Just to show that the house is still strong? But then how are you going to explain
お
his
前の
death
戦士
later?
としての力量は素晴らしいものだ。お前さえ良ければ。
俺はあんたの息子の代わりじゃないぜ。
私もお前の父親の代わりではない。だが帰る場所なんてないのだろう。クレ地方の戦士の村は魔族に滅ぼされた。
It really was destroyed by demons. But does that mean everyone died?
息子とは喧嘩別れだった。
I really hope Stark's
些細
brother
な
is
こと
still
で
out
の
there.
言い争いだ。お前の顔なんて二度と見たくないと。
Oh
そう
my
言ってしま
god,
った。
those were your last words to him?
心にもない言葉だ。
What was the argument?
お前を見つけた時は奇跡
I
だと
never
思っ
wanted
た
to
ん
see
だ。
your face again. And you see his face
な
in
らな
Stark.
おさらここには残れねえな。俺も心にもない言葉を言っちまったんだ。育て
To
の親にさ。
Eisen.
だか
You
ら
have to go back to him.
旅の土産話をたっぷりと持って帰らねえとダメなんだ。
報酬の魔導書どれにしよう
She read through them all to try and choose, and she
もう
can't.
半日になりますよガーベル様も困ってます
He looks fine. Nope, never mind. Fern's right.
正気が全くありませんよ
どうした
Yep, teaching his son.
少なくとも後継ぎには困らなそうだ。
And that was FRIEREN Beyond Journey's End, episode 15. What a great episode. I loved that. This time we didn't have the outro music. We continued with the episode for the outro credits, so that was interesting. But I loved this episode a lot. I loved how at the beginning, the first part of the episode, we really got to see how priest magic differs from mage magic. Priests are given magic by the goddess, and that's the source. And because of that, they can do different things that mages can't. which is cure curses. I like that we got to see a little bit of his power in this episode, because we know he can cure, and that's good, but I did want to see, like, in a battle, what would he be doing? And so it's cool that he does have magic that will aid in that. And I also liked how in this episode he had to choose to trust in FRIEREN. FRIEREN told him, wake me up, and he's like, 5 seconds isn't enough, but we know 5 seconds probably is enough for her. So I'm glad that when he figured out he couldn't take this thing down on his own, he put his trust in FRIEREN. And it was not misplaced. FRIEREN took it down within an instant. She knew immediately what she had to do right away. And it was amazing. Oh, I keep calling him Sein, but I'm pretty sure I heard a pronunciation of his name in this episode that was Sein. Can someone tell me down below? Someone probably has already in one of the previous episodes because I record in advance, so those ones aren't out yet, but I think his name is actually pronounced Sein, in which case I'm so sorry for the pronunciation. Nothing I can do now. I'll try to say his name as Sein moving forward because I'm pretty sure that's the correct pronunciation. But Sein, I feel like, gained a lot of admiration and respect for FRIEREN in that moment, and I think some trust as well because he realizes he can rely on her. And then, of course, the main focus of this episode was on Stark, and it was kind of a parallel to his backstory because this man lost his oldest son, he only has one heir left, and his second son isn't as good at sword fighting as his first son was, which again is a parallel to Stark because his older brother was a prodigy who was amazing at sword fighting and Stark wasn't, and because of that he got his father's ire, he got his anger, his disappointment. And in this episode it was the same exact situation, except the father wasn't angry or disappointed in his son. He encouraged his son. He basically was a good example of what a real father should be and the father that Stark probably wanted. And in becoming his son in this episode, he did kind of probably place a lot of that familial feelings towards this man, just like this man was placing a lot of his familiar feelings with his son onto Stark, even though they both knew that Stark wasn't his son. Stark couldn't be his son ever. He could never replace him. He's just doing this for this one night and then he'll be gone forever. He can't stay and he can't be his son. He can't replace him no matter how much he looks like him. And so I thought that was a really cool, like, introspective moment to really look into Stark and how he feels about his past and how it relates to his present. And it was a very cool detail that this great family was also from the exact same village, or their lineage was from that village. So that was a cool connection there because I did think when he stopped the carriage to look at Stark that they looked very similar, and it just makes me think that his brother might still be out there still. I really hope he is because I feel like Stark deserves to have some family left. And I know he has Eisen, which is amazing, but I really, really hope his brother is still alive too. But it was a really cute episode. I loved the dance with him and Fern. It really does seem like the show is pushing their relationship in the romantic direction now. It was just really adorable and sweet. And I did like how he kind of paralleled Himmel in a few moments of him, like, you know, kneeling and grasping Fern's hand, just like Himmel did to FRIEREN in the previous episode. It was just pretty heartwarming and also sad because, you know, he's replacing a son in this moment, and so it's like this father is seeing what his son could have had and will now never have. And I'm still a little confused on why we needed to pretend his son was alive. I understood, like, the reasoning they gave, that they can't lose morale right now, but what are you gonna do when Stark leaves tomorrow and they're like, where's our lord? Where's our heir? What are you gonna say? That he's just on a trip, and then you'll have to come back with the news that he died on that trip, because you have to tell the people that he died eventually, because then you have to name your second son the heir. And then we never really got into what his son wanted, because he said he was doing this because this is what his son wanted. But it's like, you mean to tell me that your son wanted someone to take his place after he was dead and pretend to be him for one night? That seems like an odd request to have. That seems like an odd want. So maybe he just meant in the broader scheme of things, like his son would want the people not to lose morale as well with his death. Maybe that's what he meant. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. But it was a really good episode overall and I really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give a like and subscribe and check out my other shows here on the channel. And with that, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye!